What's going on, everybody? How you doing? My name is DOCTORSAMMY BAYA. I'm a psychologist, I'm an author, I'm a relationship expert. Please welcome back to my channel. Ignoring a narcissist. What happens when you ignore a narcissist? That is the title of today's episode. Now, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please spare a second or two and smash that subscribe button. Make sure your notification bell is on. That way, every time I upload a new video, you get notified about it. Now, narcissists take advantages of other people so that they can get what they want out of life. In short, narcissists use people. They are master manipulators. Narcissists are arrogant people, very selfish. They are very self-centered people. They want to be praised all the time. Everything must revolve around the narcissist. Now, you must understand that revenge is never a good idea, but understand this: ignoring a narcissist spouse, ignoring a narcissist partner, or boyfriend or even girlfriend is for your good. Because the narcissist will stop at nothing to hurt you. The narcissist wants to destroy you. They'll try to destroy your confidence, your sense of self entirely, till you start feeling worthless. So what do narcissists do when you ignore them? They will stalk you. They'll keep stalking you until they get what they want. Short, narcissists will stalk you through social media or sometimes through friends, family. They'll want to know what you're up to. Just block the narcissist from everywhere. Otherwise, chances are very high that you'll fall into their trap and the narcissistic cycle of abuse will continue. Now, what happens when you ignore a narcissist? Ignoring a narcissist fuels immense rage. Even if the narcissist thinks they are being ignored, they'll start feeling anxious because they believe they're entitled to whatever they want whenever they want. So anything that falls outside of that parameter feels like a betrayal. So when you ignore a narcissist, it is a healthy response, but one that can bring angry fallout, because that means you're holding back on their narcissistic supply, on the air that they breathe. You're holding back on the narcissist fuel. So if you ignore a narcissist and deny the narcissist their source of supply, the narcissist will become enraged and they'll try even harder to get your attention. And they might even use ways that are highly toxic or highly abusive. Now, ignoring a narcissist will enrage them because of their fragile egos. They'll feel humiliated and they'll lash out against you to protect themselves. A narcissist, when ignored, they'll typically start to badmouth you to whoever they can, and they'll smear your name. The narcissist, when you ignore them, they'll try to put all blame on you for the fallout, making you the bad guy. And they'll be making themselves the victim in the relationship. You will be portrayed as the crazy one, the cheater, the liar. When you ignore the narcissist will get scared. The narcissist will be afraid that something is quite wrong if you are ignoring them. They feel that you're not giving them the attention they crave and need. They will therefore begin to start hoovering you by sending texts. They'll tell you, "I'm sorry, can we talk? I miss you. Please forgive me. I won't do that again. Just talk to me. Don't ignore me. I'll do anything." So these sweet yet tricky messages should be overlooked because they normally occur in the first stage after a breakup. That is, when it's still a friendly relationship. So don't fall for the trap a narcissist is setting up for you. Avoid these messages by ignoring the narcissist and see what happens next. When you ignore the narcissist, they'll try to hoover you. Believe me, you will get hoovered by the narcissist if you're maintaining no contact. You'll get a lot of calls, texts, emails. just need to ignore the narcissist on all forms of communication. If the narcissist senses that they're being ignored, they'll focus on only one goal, and that is getting your attention and reeling you back into their lives. To achieve this goal, they will engage in various attention-seeking behaviors. These behaviors are known as Hoover Techniques. The narcissist will try to suck you back into their chaotic worlds. Narcissists will use many ways of hoovering you. They'll beg for your forgiveness. They'll reach out to your loved ones or mutual friends to get hold of you. They'll stalk you. They'll smear you to others. They'll move on to the next supply. They'll pretend that you never existed or mattered. They'll apologize incessantly. They'll make up emergencies or crises to get you back. So if a narcissist is trying to date you and you ignore them, then the narcissist is going to pursue even harder. While all men experience a degree of excitement in the chase, for a narcissist, it's all about the chase and ultimately winning you over. A narcissist will pursue even harder. That's because narcissists can't bear to lose. So if you ignore them, they'll pursue harder. It is too bruising to their inflated egos. Narcissists are often tough to resist. At first, that is, mostly. They lure you in with charm, gifts, compliments, promises. But once they get what they want, it all goes away. When you ignore the narcissist, they'll attack through the third person. Someone close to the narcissist may try and verbally abuse you. And they'll be doing this thinking how the narcissist has been mistreated by you. They do not know this, but they are acting on the behalf of the narcissist. When you ignore the narcissist, they will begin to gaslight you again. Narcissists cannot stand the idea of being ignored, so they will do anything they can to get your attention. And this means that one of their favorite kinds of manipulation will pop out again, and that's gaslighting. They'll make up stories about the lovely romantic dinners you had with them, which never happened. Narcissists will even go to the extreme by saying how memorable some events with you was. So they'll use all ways of hoovering you. You should remember that the narcissist already has a new supply ready before they even discard you completely. So never blame yourself for the narcissist cheating. The truth is that narcissists will cheat, so it's not you, but the narcissists that are at fault. They'll just go on spinning long tales about how you abuse them to their new supply. And this will make the new supply think that they need to fix the narcissist. That way, the narcissist will keep controlling the new supply till their mask slips. So ignoring a narcissist will enrage them because of their fragile egos. And this is because narcissists have incredibly fragile egos. They'll feel humiliated and they'll lash out against you to protect themselves. They may hurl insults at you or damage your reputation. The only answer for someone in a relationship with a narcissist is to break away from them. Ignoring the narcissist is the most effective way to sever ties from the person. Although it is not easy to do, the narcissist will act out when they realize their host is rejecting them, and they will go to great extreme to reel the victim back in. You should remember that you have provided the fuel that propels their disorders. So the key is to not respond to any of these tactics. So what happens when you ignore a narcissist? They may ignore you back for a while to reassert their power. They may hurl insults at you. They may demean you or damage your reputation. They may become violent or threatening. They may stalk you. They may turn on the tears and switch talk as a ploy to regain your attention. They may try to manipulate you through guilt. They may threaten to commit suicide. So the narcissist will become angry when you ignore them. Now, when you ignore the narcissist, they will react negatively. Since narcissists require almost constant admiration, validation, and even blind obedience, when you don't give them attention, they'll often become quite brittle. They'll react in a variety of negative ways, including rage, insulting you. They'll even try to undermine you in other sectors of your life. So the good thing is that in the long run, this strategy of ignoring the narcissist will pay off, because the narcissist will get frustrated with you not giving them validation. And once they throw the tantrum and make your life uncomfortable for a little while, they'll move on to the next source of supply. When you ignore the narcissist, they'll try to apologize. Sweet talking, battering, sometimes love bombing. This will happen. So be ready. The narcissist will fake that they are changing. Any apology from a narcissist is far from sincere. So don't even think of any reconciliation. The narcissist will again abuse you because they don't understand genuine affection and love. When you ignore the narcissist, they will lash out. When those apologies don't work, then the narcissist may start ranting. They may start saying that you are a loser and they don't want you in their life. They'll accuse you of being a cheater, of being a manipulator, of being a liar. So this happens because they need to rationalize in their minds that you are ignoring them. So they start convincing themselves that you are not worthy of them and that you don't matter to them. When you ignore the narcissist, they might attempt to manipulate you. And this can be done by sweet talking you, making promises, or telling you how much they miss you. If sweet talking fails, then the narcissist, they go into a state called narcissistic fury, where they will threaten, they will attack, they'll manipulate, and they'll do anything possible to get you to engage. Positive or negative engagement is a win for a narcissist. Stay strong and maintain no contact, and the fury will eventually subside. If the narcissist doesn't have another source of narcissistic supply lined up, they'll go into what's called narcissistic collapse, and immediately they'll enter a state of physiological withdrawal, not unlike people who are detoxing off of hard drugs. So ignoring a narcissist means a reenactment of a core wound in the narcissist's inner child. The narcissist loses his narcissistic supply, that is admiration that he is addicted to. So the narcissist will feel rejected, betrayed, lonely. His shallow self-esteem will take a huge hit. The narcissist might become manipulative to gain your attention back, to pamper, praise, blackmail, blame, threaten, physically or verbally, lash out, gaslight, punish, lie, try different ways to win you over, like false promises or apologizing, and even love bombing you. So significant others will need to go into recovery from a narcissistic relationship. So try to understand what happened to the life, right? The life of the victim of that narcissist. When you ignore the narcissist, they'll give up and find a new victim. And this is when the narcissist goes on and finds a new source of narcissistic supply. And as I've said earlier in this video, a narcissistic supply is usually a person. But it can also be something else. Maybe a group of people, a pet. Narcissists use the narcissistic supply for attention, validation, admiration, and all the supply they need to feed their ego. The narcissist often has this circle of supply of narcissistic people. You ignore the narcissist, but they were accepted elsewhere. Because they realize you're not accessible to them anymore. This will hurt their ego, but they will not change, or they will not have learned anything. They'll forget about you, and they'll always find a new victim. The only hope you can have is to hope that any future victims of the narcissist will be able to ignore them again, just like you ignored them. Now, clearly, you've learned in this video what happens when you ignore a narcissist. Hey, if there are many other ways or other things that happen when you ignore a narcissist that I may not mention in this video, please, can you say them in the comment section of this video? Please share with us your experience as far as narcissistic relationships are concerned. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed. Please smash that subscribe button All right. Give this video a thumbs up. Like the video if you think it's good, if you think you've learned something, and share it to your friends. Knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is a superpower. I love you all to the moon and back. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video.